We are back. Championship Sunday at the MLG Finals 2015. I am Maven, joined by Mr. X. Game number 2, S&D Solar.
Nothing gets me more excited when you say, I am Maven.
I am Maven. Yeah. Hear me roar. That's the thing, right? People say their own names.
You're one of the only people alive when the dinosaurs are around.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway.
I had a pet dinosaur.
Yep.
His name was Rafiki.
Yep. Search and destroy Solar. Coming up next, see Saints there. Elevate loses game 1. They're putting up a pretty good fight against Optic, gaming a pretty commanding win by Donaldo. 242, 190 there in that Detroit. Hard point coming into this one, Maven. What do you expect?
I mean, honestly, I'm feeling Denial. We both kind of agreed Denial the first time they played. It didn't work out that way at all. Elevate just came in and kind of steamrolled him. The S&D that I'm feeling very strongly about Elevate is one later in the series, the Detroit.
Yes.
Solar, I'm leaning towards Denial. This is one where you can play very, very vertical, and Hook, we talked about it. When he gets into those one-on-one battles.
He's a great hardpoint player on Solar. I think that probably he'll transition. I mean, I imagine Denial wins this. Yesterday, I picked Denial 4-0 before that match.
Oh, so I agreed with you. Man.
I have to stick with the Denial train in this one. Looks like we'll jump on board with Denial, kick things off. Let's go on board with Slasher, one of the better S&D players in all of AW. I feel like he's been really quiet lately, though. Like, he had a really good run with FaZe, and then early,
I think that was the problem.
We haven't really talked about him
He opened up as, like, the MVP of the first event. Like, unless you followed up with that constantly, and he would have had eyes on one for just a second, sees him in the back, but not able to pull the trigger. There may be an engagement early. One comes underneath. Classic able to pick that up. First blood going the way of Denial. Just the start they wanted to keep this streak alive.
So watching the last series with Elevate in the back, it seems like they just challenged a ton. Like, a lot of risky challenges against OG. They win a lot of them. But if those gunfights go the other way, this could be a quick game in favor of Denial.
And this is what you do. You push out snipers. He's going to get caught from below. They're able to take out TJ. Not going to be able to deal with the sub to the face at close range when you've got that Morse in hand. Now they've got the A-bomb site locked down here, all 3 in place. If you've got 2 up for Elevate, what's your plan of attack here, Matt?
You're going to have to catch one just playing a little bit reckless coming out, because once you get the bomb down over at A, they really just have to play inside. And there you go. Saints picks up 1 in Hook. Now they're able to take a little bit of time. They got 30 seconds left on the clock. Still, Octane picks up Temp, trying to lead out the back, and that is a fast clutch out of Octane and Saints.
How do you handle a 2v3? You kill everybody and you defuse the bomb. Yeah. Wow, incredible stuff. You know, they came from different angles. You saw as soon as Saints picked up the first kill, they turned their back that way. Slasher's able to grab him, then they look back his way.
It was just the patience from the guys from Elevate. How many times do we see the bomb goes down and the defending team just darts in right away, like there's only a 10-second timer on it? You have a ton of time to just kind of work with, and right there, Elevate used all the time to their advantage, able to pick up players just roaming around the map after Denial planted the bomb, but it's going to be a fast push by Elevate here. You're going to see Octane go up top, trying to get vantage point here with the AR. Slasher's in a world of trouble down low. TJ picking up 2 early kills. Maven, this looks like another round that's going to go in Elevate's favor.
Oh no, I was going to TJ to see if he could work on the ace. Unfortunately,
maybe not.
Stun comes in from Slack, is going to take him out. So the team kill going to be costly. 2 on 2. We have a 3 streak for Saints right now. Now it's actually going to be Hook in a 1v2. 55 seconds. Is he going to be able to clutch up here? Shots going in, not able to land really anything, and he's going to fall back-to-back rounds.
Smart play by the first player of Elevate, who went through that mid-cut to just lay down, not electing to challenge that. I believe that was Saints. Going to be Slack coming in here, picking up the final kill, and Saints starting off 3-0. We don't really note him for his S&D play. Talk a lot about how good he is in respawn, but very capable S&D player as well.
Yeah, we're hitting it.
All right. Let's keep rolling here. Hopping in. Who do you want to start off with here?
So let's go on board with Hook. Stay on with the offensive side. See what Denial elects to do. They should have had that first round. Blew it. That round, Elevate just took it right to him. And now Elevate's going to fight this straight up. It's going to be a 2v2 right away. He's going to chase down this kill, not able to pick it up. And now it's going to leave Slasher here in a 2v1. Just some really aggressive play in Search and Destroy thus far here.
Well, they're already trailing 0-2. Do not want to increase this deficit. Let's see how Slasher plays out. He's got a ton of time. 60 seconds on the clock.
Very good point, Maven. You're down 0-2. You don't want to go down to 0-3.
No, you don't want to increase that. The last thing you want is to fall in a deeper hole. But now you've been clutched up on in a, 3v2. You get clutched up on. You're not able to clutch two 1v2s. Hook was in a 1v2. Slasher in a 1v2. Not able to pull those out. They're just coming up a little bit short.
And you saw that quick shot of Denial. It seems like they're just going down the line like, hey, what's up? Like, what are we doing, guys? Nobody on the same page. Somebody needs to make the call.
Yeah.
Just follow suit.
All right, well, let's kick it back to Elevate. Up 3-0. Can they bounce back in the series? Again, they did win this first matchup 4-1. Going to start off with Octane this time. Your bomb carrier, foul player, checking mid. He saw a player jumping in the back potentially with a snipe, but Slasher going to be able to first one to connect with the first blood, able to tag one up, and who's going to be wrapping around the front side? They're pushing towards A. This is going to be Saints, and they're in an early 2v4. Octane suddenly by himself before he knows it, left all alone, not able to get anything done. Has the bomb still at spawn. What's he supposed to do?
Slasher gets that first blood and just ruins the entire push of Elevate. And that, I feel like, is the second or third round they've gotten first blood, just not able to convert those other ones. This one, now puts in the bank. They're going to take this one. It's going to be 3-1 in favor of Elevate here. You know, I still don't get a good feel that Elevate has control of this matchup. I feel like that first round with the bomb down for Denial probably could have went their way. They played it a little bit smart. I don't really get a feel of, you know, at least in this map, that Elevate has full control of it.
Yeah, they had the 2-round lead, but I mean, I feel like they've been very close rounds. I mean, even looking at the kills, I know they have 3 wins, but there's still only really a couple kills separating these guys because it's come down to like a 1v2 every single time, really back and forth. Going on Temp just because he hasn't been able to get on the board yet. I want to see if he can get a little more involved in the action. 4 up for either side. You see a pretty static, passive defense. This back line coming out of the side of Elevate. They aren't going to overextend. They aren't going to overpressure. They're going to let a plank go down, and there it comes.
We start to see that more now. Teams just giving up the site and then just try and retake it. You're going to see Octane trying to get up top with the arc, get an advantage. Doesn't want to peek that right away. Knows that there potentially be a sniper. It's going to be a clean trade right there. Classic picking up TJ. Now you're going to see Octane fly in. Saint's going to get dropped. Going to have a 2v2 situation here. Octane elects to chase here in the middle of the map. He's going to get one. Woo! Not able to finish the other. Have a 1v1.
Slack trying to chase him. The hipfire coming in. Going to be able to get it with time remaining on the clock. Going to extend this lead to 4-1.
It's a few good 1v1 wins from Slack today.
Yeah, he's clutching up, and that was like slow mayhem once that bomb went down.
Well, that's the plan. Once you give up the site, once the bomb goes down, you just want to catch those players trying to leave it, right? You know, the bomb goes down, everyone's watching the bomb guy. As soon as the bomb gets planted, those guys just start to separate. You want to catch those players moving. That's the idea with that strat.
All right, well, let's kick it back over to the side of Elevate. They've got a pretty good lead here in game number 2. Denial just falling ever so short in these past couple of rounds, not able to clutch up. Octane 6-3's leading the way. Look at the pressure coming. They're flying in from B. It's Saints going to be able to answer. He came from low, tags up one, tags up another, not able to win any of the gunfights. All of a sudden, TJ all by himself. He's like, where did all my friends go?
That's got to be chaos for Saints. When we jumped on with him, there's a player to his left above, a player to his right, players coming from the spawn.
He put like 3 bullets.
Yeah,
like 2 or 3.
Saw a million people, and now TJ left here in a 1v4.
Oh, he's just scared. He's underground.
He does not want to show himself whatsoever.
He's got to play for the bomb at least. He's only get that. What's
okay.
his plans? Just plan it at B. You're going to be able to 1v4, buddy. I got faith in you. You're known.
He has to have been spotted. You see players start to fly in. He's taken out pretty quick. I didn't have as much confidence as you did in TJ clutching that 1v4.
So much faith. Look at him.
Yeah.
That's a face of Clutch.
That is the face of Clutch there. Just not able to come up big.
No, wasn't able to pull up.
Wasn't able to clutch right there.
We haven't seen very many 1v4s.
No,
like
we saw
2?
Slacked with a 1v3.
Slack had one. JCap had a big 1v3 as well this weekend. So some big plays certainly going on here at the MLG Finals. But let's kick it into round number 7. Down 2-4 is Denial. They're back on offense. Classic and Hoop really carrying the way. Slasher and Temp haven't really been able to get anything rolling. Can these guys get on the board? As I called out, Slasher going to be able to pick up the first kill. And they are getting pushed back on defense. You see Slack running away for his life, going to group up, and they're going to play that retake again.
The last 2 rounds, Denial's gone aggressive. They've been able to obviously win the last round pretty easily. Now they get a man advantage, and it looks like they're going to be able to get the bomb down over here at B. You see how far the players are of Elevate. This is a lot harder than retaking it when you have an even matchup, but TJ picks up one. It's not even traded, so it's going to get Slasher out of the game as well, and not having the best of goes 3 and 5 right now, but Slasher, a very talented search and destroy player. You see the Suns start to come in. TJ has players to his left and right. He's caught out of position. It's going to be all slacked.
Pretty much every one of those stuns are going to end up hitting him. He's going to push him back, able to catch one. He's got one more behind him, not able to clutch it up. Good effort there, but they're going to be able to bring it. Denial within 1 round. It was looking very ugly earlier at 3-0. Now they're able to mount some together here, and it's classic having a massive round on a 3 streak.
I wonder if Denial goes with aggression again. They've won the last 2 rounds, basically pushing down the B street.
Yeah, just flew at him, right?
Do they do it again? Do they just say, you know, Elevate has to outgun us?
Yeah,
just challenge them straight up.
They don't expect it again, right? They're never going to throw it at him again. Let's see if maybe they hit
Maybe
it
a push
this
through the A
time.
street. That's what it looks like we're going to see.
Yep, looks like it's coming from A this time. See if the pressure comes. There's going to be a very quick flank. The question is, are they ready for it? I'm getting ready to switch to the flankers here pretty quickly. Let's see if Slasher's going to have his work cut out for him. He's the only one there really to defend it. And
all he has to do is just wait. Pretty much just wait until his teammates are in a position to attack. And I love the idea by Temp here. He's going to throw a nade up top. He's going to stun one. Going to pick up another. Hook's going to drop the first player in the game. And now Elevate elects to just push straight through to Garage just to take out Slasher to even up the odds. But now they're out of position, not able to get good eyes on the bomb. You see Temp on your screen picking up one. Hook able to pick up the last one, and we have ourselves a tied game here, Maven.
All tied up. We'll switch over. Watch the defuse. Going to be coming in for Hook. 2 streak for Temp. And that was,
Elevate
you
makes
saw
the
it.
right
They
call.
pushed A. They pulled a 3-man flank. Slasher able to stay alive long enough, provide enough of a distraction that they all got in position and were able to swarm.
Elevate makes the right call. I mean, Denial's at a 4v3 man advantage. You know exactly where one player is. You just needed to push through, even up the odds, and then go back, try and fight those players, because you just ended up sitting there. You were going to get pinched from both sides. Weren't going to win. Let's see.
I think we got a push coming.
Yeah.
Aggressive play. This is their turn to push towards B. And Saint says, hell no, I'm out of touch. He sees the stun come in, sees that foul, and he's going to run the whole way away. There's a gunfight going. It's a bomb carrier being chased. He's going to drop bomb mid-map. So that's going to be TJ. Knows he has it. They have a 4v2 advantage. This should certainly be Elevate's round. Unless they can pick up a kill in the back, they won't be able to. Temp going to be left by himself in no man's land, and there will be the final kill. That was a quick one.
TJ caused so much chaos on that round. He was able to go down through B, cause a distraction, then go through the mid-cut, able to take out 2 players. See Slack in the final kill cam, ripping some domes with the sniper rifle there, taking Temp out. It's going to be Elevate 1 round away from being this 1 map apiece.
Coming in here on the offensive side, it's going to be up to Elevate. This has round 11 written all over it, in my opinion. Defense has been doing a pretty good job of holding here, and it looks like they're thinking about a fast play towards A, but there's a fast A push as well from the defense. Kills being traded everywhere. They're looking to work out an Elevate side, but all of a sudden it is a 2 versus 2. Slack, here's one coming from Glass. Can he pick it up? Turn this into a 1v1. Slack up against Hook. The stun comes in from Hook.
These rounds have been unreal. They've been so fast.
I don't even know who to switch to because everyone's just flying at each other. Everyone involved in the gunfight pretty much. These have been absolutely intense.
Who currently sitting at double positive on a 3 streak. See who has the offensive and defensive sides coming to this one. I would favor whoever gets defense.
I want to say it was defense for Denial just because I saw that 12 for Hook, but I honestly looked at it really, really quick. Looks like, yes, it is going to be defense for Denial. So here we go, round 11, game number 2.
Do they get aggressive again here when it really matters?
Final. We'll see. I mean, I feel like teams always want to do that, but when the nerves hit.
And then they stop. They get to the point where they should keep going, and then they just stop. And you see Denial pushes up, and they go right back. So a little bit of nerves there for Denial, not want to go full committal, but they should have. They should have committed. I mean, it's been working the last few rounds. That's how they've made the comeback here in this S&D here in round 11, though. Obviously, players play a little bit different.
I mean, I get it, I guess. You know, you can win with a passive defense on this map. It's obviously defensive favored. They got stunned up, tagged up, but there come in 2 big kills. There's one more in A. Is Hook going to be able to find him? He's right above him. Should be able to find the last kill. There he is at Glass, but no, that will be Octane remaining alive. He's going to get cleaned up. Round number 11 going the way of Denial. And they were down 3-0 to kick that off. Able to take the W, and now they've got a 2-0 series lead. You see Octane here running for his life, not getting away from Classic.
Search and Destroy is all about adjustments, Maven, and we saw the first 3 rounds Elevate. Figured Denial out, maybe some stuff carrying over from yesterday, and once Denial figured we can get aggressive and they can't stop us, Elevate had no answer for that. The last round, they just made a great call. They stacked the A site. That's exactly where Elevate wanted to go.
Well, really, it was just mixing it up on defense. Yeah, it was a lot of aggressive pushes on defense. You saw what, a push on A, a push on B. After they were playing very passive and giving up plants a couple of times as well, and Elevate just was not ready for it at all. But who are you going to look at? He led the way in slaying in game number 1 was Hook. This time he goes 12-7, 1.71 ratio. Hook has been crushing Matt. What's next up as far as maps go?
Next up in this matchup, we're going to see a Biolab uplink. So this is one of the maps we saw in the first series between these 2 teams. Okay. It was the Elevate winning 8-6 in that one. I believe we just saw them play OG. All right,
well, this is one Elevate you have the opportunity to take. You took it just yesterday from this Denial squad. We've got a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with game number 3.